And the final day of my Egypt vacation has come. 19th of February 2025. It is 9:40 a.m. and I'm starting the day a bit early today as I have a transfer to the airport at 11:30, so in less than 2 hours. But I really wanted to do one last um, long snorkeling adventure and see what I can find under the sea. But yeah, it has been a blast. 8 days in paradise, all inclusive in the resort Makadi Palace here in Makadi Bay. Uh, yeah, this was my view for the last 8 days, so I'm gonna be missing it for sure. Indeed. So yesterday I also tested finally the swimming pool, the Olympic one that's warmed up, because this area over here is not warmed up. And it was quite nice, but I always prefer obviously the sea, because my channel is called Beach Adventures with Chris. It is not called Pool Adventures. And obviously there are obviously most of the times more people in the pool. I prefer more to enjoy and relax where there are less people myself. So yeah, final day in paradise. So let's enjoy. Yeah. This is actually my third time in Egypt. I have been here in 2016 and 17, not in the same hotel though. In 2017 I was in the same resort here, I mean a resort town, Makadi Bay. I was staying at Makadi Spa, which is a bit of nicer hotel, but I am overall satisfied with this one as well. And 2016 I was in Port Galib, then I was flying to Marsalam, that's even more south than here. Yes, so let's recap. 8 days, all inclusive. I paid around 6,000 crowns for one person for flights and accommodation, all inclusive. So that comes to around $550 or euros approximately, if I count it right in my head, which is quite good. It would have been even cheaper if I was traveling with someone else and divided the price by 2. But yeah, anyway, it's still quite good price for sure. And yes, the highlights were definitely the snorkeling adventures. And yesterday I have seen sea turtle, like an actual sea turtle. Now this is not my first time that I am seeing sea turtle, but I have previously saw in San Juan in Puerto Rico, but they were quite smaller, I think, compared to the ones that I have seen yesterday. I have also seen stingray the other day, and not to mention all the beautiful colorful fish that I have seen and you have seen also on my channel. So it has been a blast. That is definitely the highlight, one of the highlights. The other highlight is me experiencing the pyramids of Giza, the Great Pyramid of Giza. From I was there actually on a tour. Even though it was quite the long trip, it was still very much enjoyable. I mean, once in a lifetime experience. As you can see, I'm still walking around the resort and it is still the same view of Oriental Palace with pools everywhere and palm trees. Currently, let's see what is the current temperature in the air. 22 degrees Celsius in the air, and in the sea 22.3 degrees Celsius. So very warm, quite warm for the for the winter time, because it is currently winter here in Egypt. Um, so you can imagine how hot it is in summer. Um, yeah, it is off season now, obviously, but still there are quite some tourists, mainly from Germany, but also from other countries as well. Um, what else? What else? Yeah, third time's the charm, and I think this time I have experienced quite a lot better snorkeling than the previous two times. I'm not really sure why, but last time I didn't snorkel that much. Maybe because I didn't have a GoPro. I do remember I have seen last time I was here Nemo. I have seen it, but not now. You know the clownfish from the animated movie Finding Nemo. I have seen lots of Doris though. That's the friend of Nemo that is out on the quest to find Nemo. Yes, I'm already at the beach, and it is then time to get ready for the last snorkeling adventure in the ancient paradise and the Red Sea with its coral reef. The corals are so beautiful, they are so colorful with all the colors of the rainbow. It is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing indeed. Now let's find a way in here and get ready for the snorkeling adventure. This is the Makadi Palace beach that you can see. Quite big indeed. The flag is yellow, which means it is free to go. And let's get ready for the snorkeling adventure. Greetings from Makadi Bay, Hurghada, Egypt.